Okay, we're in front of the Pierson Railroad Depot and Caboose. The railroad served this area for 100 years and was moved from Pierson in 1982. And so we're going to go check it out. There's a little model railroad thing inside here, and we can go in the caboose on the other side, but classic railroad station construction. The office area is not open. The ticket area is not open. But apparently this part of the freight room, these two big doors here are to the freight room, and the caboose is open. That's pretty cool. A lot of times you don't see that. So that's pretty neat. So we'll just go see that and leave that part of it. This is old. That might even be original to this particular station, but we don't know. So here's some kind of really neat old train thing. It's gas operated, but I'm not sure. Clearly by those handles it's some sort of driver, and this may have held ties or something like that. This is the back end of it. This is the office, the ticket office. So very cool, very historic.
You can go out there and put another address. So just go get
see some of the inside of the ticket office.
$3.
It's the old stove, potbelly stove. It doesn't appear to have been a segregated station like we see a lot of times. That's interesting. This was an old turpentine community, so it would have served that population. Here's the where the engineer would have set back in here. Some controls, and then on into the freight office to the left there. I guess this might have served as a post office as well. So,
what happens is people say they don't get it.
All right, we're gonna finish up in there, but we're gonna go through here. This is the caboose. This caboose was moved a year after the station was moved here. Donated by the ACL.
But then they get somebody else in the family to play something. He had one person.
So we're gonna go in here. Very cool stuff. Very cool.
I would never unblock somebody that did stuff.
This must have stayed as the original. There's a Green Cove Spring station. Various pictures of various stations. Sanford, I don't see one from here. Let me go into this area. I don't know, the train people know what this area is, but I have no idea. I know people would have sat in these seats looking either way out these windows to, see what was going on, to check, make sure, danger Will Robinson wasn't occurring. There's Orange City. It's called Port Orange, the one that I want to go back to. I've been to it. It's abandoned, this element was moved. They want to restore it, but they haven't done it yet. So, oh yeah, we can't. Oh no, we do go out. This is the exit. Okay, cool. Okay, so that's pretty neat. See the inside of a caboose. We don't always get to see that. This has been one of the freight, a freight dock. I guess the freight would have come in from the train on either side maybe, or on one side, and been unloaded out here, maybe, I don't know, or maybe it was unloaded on the other side that the train didn't come on. They would have moved it through the through the openings in the walls there, the doors, the great big doors. That would have been, freight would have come in and it would have been shipped out to the ultimate consumer. So it's called Railway Express Agency. This is an original old school ACL sign. Very, very neat, very historic. So we're going to go into the freight area. We have access into the freight area. Oh, I didn't realize this before. We have access to the whole thing. Okay, great. So we are going to get to go into the ticket area and the back office area. And can't go into this area. This may have been the black area. So it might have been segregated. Be hard to find one of these that weren't segregated back in those days. So we are able to get inside. That's pretty cool. I'll be able to photograph this as well. See all the railroad spikes and ties, or not ties, but the nails, various tools, lanterns, a uniform. I wonder if that's an original chalkboard. I bet it is. Okay, now we're going to come into the back area where you would not have had access as a regular citizen. This would have been where the engineer and the ticket guys and the clerks and whomever worked here would have been. And of course the various tools, schedules, more tools, trunks. Now we're going to go to the freight area, which they've turned into a, and this looks like new wood on the bottom. There's a model railroad thing here, pretty interesting one. I won't say a small, tiny one, but not a huge one by any stretch. But still cool, very, very cool to see. Here's some writing on this. I wonder if this is original. I wonder what the history of it is. I can make out a few of the words, but it does appear to be an original writing. C.E. Smith, Pierson, Florida. I bet that is. I bet somebody wrote their name on here 100 years ago. So, this is it for the train station and the caboose.